French Bully Nation. This is OJ from Canine French Bullies. As you can see, I'm here in my kitchen, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I make puppy mush. I think my way is probably the same as everybody else's that do puppy mush, but I think I have a quicker way of making mush instead of using a blender and stuff. You don't have a blender and stuff. I think I have a different way of doing it, and I think you guys are going to probably appreciate the way I do it, so you don't have to go out and buy any fancy gadgets or something from the kitchen. But so what I basically do is I use 1 cup of water, okay? So what I will do here is take this cup of water, I'll put it in my microwave, okay? Put it in the microwave, I hit it for 2 minutes, basically hit the two minutes, then that way it's heating up the water. While it's heating up the water, what I generally do is I have a little bowl right here, and what I use for my puppy mush is I use the Royal Canin puppy food. I usually just buy the large bags. It doesn't make sense to buy the small bags because a small bag is like only like three pounds of food, and you'll get maybe, I don't know, it's 3 pounds of food in the bag, and the bag is like 20-25 bucks depending on where you go. But if you buy this big 13-pound bag, it's only $55. So it makes no sense to buy that. By the time you buy 3 bags, that's only like 9 pounds of food for 60 bucks, which is stupid. So I just go ahead and do it this way. So what I do is this here. Each one of these cups that I put in here is like a half a cup. So basically I'm putting 2 cups of food in. So what I do is I put my food in there, and then my next thing I do is when my water comes out, I'll take the water and I'll pour it in here. And then once you put the water in there, it's obviously it's gonna have the food turn into, you know, real soft where the dogs can eat it. Then I get my bag ready. So what I do is I take my bag, I have my ready to go. This is my my goat milk that I use. So I'll take a couple of scoops of goat milk. So right now that's 2 cups of food, as I said before. So I get my goat milk here. Show you guys. I get like a couple of cupfuls, they just like 1/4 cup or something like that. So I put like 2 of them in there, and then from there I get my baby rice cereal. Get this here. I use my same cup. That's just me. I just like to measure out stuff so I have the same consistency every time. So I'll fill this up here twice. 1, 2, as you can hear the microwave in the background going off. So that's that. Get my water out. So I take my water, I pour it in here. Generally I have like a plastic spoon. So I don't have it with me right now. That's the one thing I forgot to have is my plastic spoon. So what I do is take that here, let the water absorb into the mush. I mean into the dog food. Let it get absorbed, and it's going to get soft. That's why I'm saying you can skip the blender. You don't need a blender if you do it my way. And the stuff that I use, like I said, some regular Gerber rice cereal. This is Mayenberg goat milk that I use. Also, if you want to keep their coats basically clean, I use this virgin coconut oil. But let me get a spoon because I need to get some of that coconut oil out of there. So what I do is this here. I have a spoon here. I get this coconut oil. Scrape some from the bottom, you know, because you can tell I've been using it. So I usually probably get like a couple of spoonfuls and stuff like this here. And I actually just drop it straight into the, with the dog food and stuff. I drop it straight in there. If you probably can hear my little my little ones going off and stuff, barking and stuff. That's what they do. I'm gonna grab a different spoon because I want to kind of stir this up a little bit. So what I do is here, I have a disposable spoon. So I take it and I just kind of get it in there and stir it up. Stir it up real good, as you can see. And if you want to, let's say your pups are get a little older and stuff, and you don't want to give them so much mush, then you don't want the food is super soft or anything like that, then what you do is you may not let the stuff get as soft as far as the absorbing all the water. But what I usually do for that is I still let it get super soft and stuff. Just don't use as much food. Maybe you just might want to use 1 cup of food and let it get mushed. And then what I usually do, because I have my dogs and maybe they're starting to get their teeth in, what I usually do is I'll put some, after I get this put together, I'll put some dry dog food in. Regular dry dog food, that way they got some soft and they have some hard. So this here is almost ready. But what I'm gonna do is, just so you guys can see what's going on, what I'm gonna do is this here. And because you wanna make sure they have plenty of water so they hydrated, you don't mind having the water here. What I usually do is this here. Take this here, and I pour the food in the bag. By you pouring the food in the bag and the food is already soft, just pour it in straight like that. Just pour it in straight like that. Another thing, like when I get up in the mornings and I do this here, I do like maybe 3 or 4 of them or 5 of them throughout the day. That way you don't have to keep going back doing it every time. I'm just doing 1 bag now just so you guys can see how I do it. I just do the same thing over and over again. So now, once this is already in the bag like this, you want to mix it up. I just like this here. Just mix it around, mix it around, mix it around. One ingredient I forgot, which I'm gonna grab it and put it in real quick. But as you can see, it's already kind of like mixed together. So what I do have is, I'm grabbing my refrigerator because I have a little bit of, I put some pumpkin in it. So it make sure that it goes through, that it's going through their system. So when they use in the bathroom, they don't have no problems using the bathroom. So this pumpkin really makes them use the bathroom. So what I usually do is I usually just take a couple of spoonfuls. It depends on if you have like maybe 4 or 5 dogs or something, then cool. You know, maybe just throw maybe tablespoons instead of teaspoons. Since this is the last of the can I have, I'm just gonna use what I have. Now, the pumpkin, you can use any pumpkin. This here is great value pumpkin. I use this here. It doesn't have to be like the top name brand stuff that people buy in stores and stuff. All you want them to do is to use the bathroom. So if you use this here, you should be all good to go. So I'm just showing you how I get it mixed up. Like I said, and you notice, I don't have a blender. I have a blender, but I don't think I need one. Actually, I ordered a blender and the blender came. I actually got the blender. The blender made it to my house. Then I realized after I did this, I didn't really need it. So I ended up getting in contact with the company and telling them, you know what, hey, I don't need the blender, I'm gonna send it back, blah, blah, blah. They was like, don't even worry about it. We're gonna give you a refund and you can still keep the blender. We don't, I'm like, cool. So that's like one of the people I'll probably end up buying other products from and stuff because they didn't really trip on it and stuff. Like I told them, I would send it back. The box, I hadn't even opened the box up. But as you take a look here, this is what you get. This is the dog food here. That's your mush. Like I said, you can leave the water on longer So if you leave the water on longer, then you'll it'll get really all the way soft. But my dogs really are on dry dog food. I just made this video for you guys because I meant to make it a few weeks back, but I didn't. So I wanted to go ahead and put a video together just so I can show you guys how to make puppy mush without a blender. And also I have my litter. I'm going to be doing another video to kind of let you guys see that my litter has come. And matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can get one of, hey babe, would you bring me Romeo? I'm gonna grab, bring him right here to the thing. Romeo. One of my litters. I just want you guys to see that I litter came. This is my boy here. This is my keeper here. But let me grab him real quick. My wife's bringing him to me. She doesn't want to be on camera, which I don't blame her. This is my son. You guys met Zeus before. This is Romeo. He's a lilac male. So he's gonna be one of my next studs and stuff. So I just want you guys to see what I'm working with. He's got a nice body on him. A lot of my dogs have nice bodies on them. Right here, just kind of, I ain't gonna leave him here too long because he's gonna be nosy, want to be all over the place and knock stuff on the ground. But this is what I'm working with, guys. So if you're looking for a nice French Bulldog, here you go, babe. If you're looking for a nice French Bulldog, make sure you get in contact with me at JJ Canine French Bullies. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm starting to do a little bit on Twitter. And yeah, I'm just trying to get the name out there. I started out with 7 of them. Get low on, I have like 3 left. So if you guys are interested in getting a French Bulldog, a good quality French Bulldog, come with all AKC papers, come with everything. Had their vaccination, puppy shots, had the health check, everything. So there's no problems with it. I advertise on the AKC website. I'm a real person. I know it's a lot of scams out there. I'm not one of them. I just had a lady come here yesterday. She drove all the way from Louisville, Kentucky to come and buy a pup for me. Week before that, I had someone that came from, I think it was Green Bay, Wisconsin. I think it was Green Bay. I may be wrong, but I know it was Wisconsin and stuff. Then I had some more people come out, Monique. So the dogs are selling, and I'm selling them at a great price. If you're interested, get in contact with me. You can also give me a call. My phone number is 815-666-5196. Again, 815-666-5196. This is OJ from JJ Canine French Bullies. I'm going to be signing off. I'm going to have to talk with you guys later. I'm kind of doing my video thing on my own. But anyway, you guys enjoy your new year. I'll talk to you guys later.